Thomas, I want to thank you for coming to camp. My name is Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be looking at your pitching video here today. Give you a few pointers on how to make your delivery better and ultimately making you a better pitcher. So we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna talk about the balance position. Um, right off the bat, when you move and you start to roll yourself into the balance position, I feel like your hips start to move forward a little bit early before you've gotten up to the top. And really what we're trying to do is get all the way to the top of the delivery and make a clean transition into the directional phase. And if you don't get forward on time and then and you're early, okay, you're going to have to stop your delivery at some point. And if you go too early, you're going to really lose all your energy off your backside, and it's going to start to leak. So as we work through this, typically what I like to see, if we draw a line, straight up through your body off your foot right here, I'd really like to see, you get the belly button over that line right there and get over your back foot. I tell my guys, do all your work over the rubber, okay? And really what that means is get all the leg movement, the leg lift over the rubber, and if they try to do this, they're going to keep their weight back. And as you see, as you lift, okay, you're starting to glide forward a little bit, losing your front side. You can kind of see your hip right here is really getting out over in front of you before you broke your hands. So that's just one thing, mirror work. You get on the mound, you basically got to do a bunch of dry work and just do it 1,000 times a week, where you work on lifting and balancing at the top. Have someone tell you to start your delivery, and then every third pitch, they may say stop at the top as you lift your leg, and you're going to try to have to hold the balance. So, it's just something through practice and through time you'll get taken care of. And really, because the balance first position of the delivery, it's really one of the most important positions because it sets up the entire delivery. If you lose your balance early, you're going to be imbalanced throughout the whole thing. So as we move on to the directional phase, we want to go forward. Looking at your video right here, and as we make our way towards home, I just feel, looking at you, and again, this is from the side, that the majority of your weight, okay, you're holding the majority of the weight on your heel. And really, we want to be over the front of the foot. We'd like to have all our weight back here when we land. We want to have all the weight on the front, okay, the front of that landing foot. Our toe should be pointed forward. You can do a little bit better. You can do a little bit better job of striding in line. It's something that you need to really focus on, of getting yourself in line with the pitch, okay? And as you can see, you're a little bit to the left, and you're just slightly closed up. Your toe is probably in a pretty decent position. What I'm looking for out of my pitchers is a stride in line, which would be on top of that black line, and then have their toe facing the target to allow for maximum rotation and power through the baseball with the lower half. Okay, also when we land in a position, our belly button, okay, should be in front of our head. Okay, and right here, if you take a look, if we go right up towards it, you're going to be kind of on the, on a crooked angle right here, just slightly, because your weight has gone forward. Your head is now in front of your belly button. Your weight's no longer on your back side. The front side is really taken over. You can see this in your shoulders. Okay, your head off in the distance over here towards the trees. Your hips are in a good position. They're starting to open up, as they should. Your glove needs to be up, pointed towards the target, somewhere in this position. It should always be in line with the foot. Okay, so your glove and your foot kind of work together as you get out there, and getting that glove out in line with the front foot keeps you in line with home, allow you to open up. As long as you get that glove out in front of you, okay, you're not gonna open up early. So it's just one thing you need to focus on. And a great drill for this would be a loaded, just a loaded drill, a loaded position drill where you put yourself, again, this is the loaded position, you put yourself in this, so get your glove out to where I talked about. And really what you do is you kind of do a weight transfer. So you transfer your weight all the way forward, put your hands together, and then as you transfer your weight back, separate as you go back, and then throw the baseball with your weight going forward again. This will start to kind of, so you kind of look like this. Your hand, this is what your body would look like as you do the loaded position, kind of a back and forth drill. And on top of that, you're working on stepping on the line, staying in the straight line, keeping your glove up, front side closed, and really creating a lot of energy and a lot of power off the back side of your delivery. As we go into the finish, you actually have a real good long finish through the baseball. And you see that a lot of guys like to cut off that arm, and yours, Thomas, your arm is nice and long through. You want to stay extended through the baseball. And again, with your glove where it's at, okay, it was kind of low, and now you're picking it back into your stomach. You're kind of tying up your delivery a little bit, and your arm's running into it. Okay, it's just you're in a bad position. If you get a hot shot back up in the middle on you, what are you going to do? I mean, you're really a bad position to catch the baseball. You want to create a track, okay, with your glove, your arm side, your glove side, and your side of your body. Basically, there should be a space there for your hand and your wrist on your throwing hand to travel through on your finish. Okay, and right here, you're cutting yourself off. You're running into your own arm. Should just get out. When you get out to that loaded position, it's out in line with your front foot, and as you rotate into the release of the baseball, your chest travels to your glove, okay, and your elbow will pull down to about by your hip. Your elbow is just going to get down your hip, not your glove, and you'll create a lane for your throwing arm to go through. So, just a couple different things to consider. Thomas, I want to thank you for coming out to camp today, and I hope you learned a little bit here in this lesson, and we hope to see you out there again sometime soon.